in your discovery source expands. So let's use the word satisfaction just for a moment. What is so satisfying about a new discovery? It satisfies a natural urge. It satisfies your natural intention. It satisfies your most basic intention for being focused here in this physical body. So if you were to flow back and forth between the words satisfaction and clarity, satisfaction and clarity, we think that you would find a rhythm of life that would just keep you really living happily ever after and absolutely fulfilling your reason for being. So often people get fixated on problems of the world, and they mean well and they want to help, but as they focus upon these problems, their own personal vibration takes a dip, which puts them out of vibrational range of the clarity and the satisfaction that they have come here to experience. When we talk about satisfaction, what satisfaction always is you in this moment with your thinking mechanism, with all that you are, focusing vibrationally, which means thought-wise, focusing in such complete harmony with the thought that your inner being is having in the same moment about the same thing. Satisfaction is that harmony of thought. So what do you think is the reason for such satisfaction in finding a new question or in moving toward a new solution? It strikes the chord with the reason for your very existence. In other words, your existence and eternalness are all tied together. And so when you find something that you don't know the answer to, there's an exhilaration in that, because your source, your inner being, is excited about you opening the pathways to more energy flowing toward more manifestations, and therefore to more knowledge. We're just wanting to give you a taste of what it feels like to be in conscious connection to that ravenous inner being who understands the longevity of eternity. It's a long time. Eternity meaning that this variety and this contrast, which forms a new question or even a new problem, makes all of us ecstatic.
It's expansion.
And so we just want you to taste with us for just a little bit here. What are the emotional responses to your inner being ecstatic because you've opened a new door with new contrast and a new question, and you standing on the brink of it in some sort of maybe fear or wariness or unwillingness to move forward? If you can get so that you can feel what that feels like for your inner being to be excited about something and you to be holding it back, you have just unlocked the door to nothing being impossible.
Yes. Wow. Thank you. Yes, that is.
Because if this time-space reality has the wherewithal to cause you to ask the question, or even to identify or create the problem, then you've opened the door to the solution. Now we're back around to the first question that we talked about here today. You've opened the door to the solution, but where are you in relationship to the solution? Are you a vibrational match to it? Are you hopeful about it? Are you willing to explore? And after a little while, this will no longer be a subject of topic by topic. That's possible, that's not. This is human dialogue. Well, that's possible and that's not, and that's more likely and that's less likely. You won't even be having those conversations, because you will understand the way the universe works with such personal awareness and participation that anything that occurs to you that you would like, whether it is a personal solution or whether it is a solution for the world at large, your understanding of the not just possibility, not just probability, but the absolute probability of it coming about. Are you beginning to feel your invigoration? Are you beginning to feel the creator that you are? Are you beginning to understand the reason that you are here? Are you beginning to understand that you can't just sit around and not focus on anything and be exhilarated? That you really want to be out there with your thoughts and with your experiences and with your exposure to life and with your exposure to the new question, so that you can feel the exhilaration of the new answer being turned into things through the vessel that is you. Yes,
absolutely. Wow.
when you have a problem, if we were standing in your physical shoes, well, even though we're not standing in your physical shoes, when you've got a problem, we celebrate. And why is that? Because your problem is the predecessor to energy flowing and more momentum and more life and more solution and more expansion and more eternalness.